There are two things we need to clarify before we start this experiment. First, the definition of a meniscus.
So the meniscus is the little curve that forms when the water attracts to the sides of the surface, and we use the meniscus to measure the amount of water that's in the container.
How do you read the meniscus?
At eye level,
At the bottom of
at the bottom of the meniscus, yeah.
Okay. The next thing we need to understand before starting our experiment is how to dilute the stock solution using the dilution equation.
So this one is a stock solution. It's supposed to be 20% of sugar in it. And this one is a solution that we just dilute it from. This one is a little bit more denser. And this one is a little bit less. Its concentration is just smaller than this one.
In general, the stock solution is a concentrated solution that is diluted by water to create a lower concentration. And the dilution is the act of creating less concentrated solutions, usually with water. The stock solution and the diluted solution have a relationship when using the dilution equation. In the dilution equation, which is C1 times V1 equals C2 times V2, C1 and V1 respectively describe the concentration of the stock solution and the volume of the stock solution. And C2 and V2 describe the concentration of the diluted solution and the volume of the diluted solution. After manipulating the dilution equation for our specific experiment, we can start with our experiment. To begin our lab, we all had to wear proper lab attire.
Goggles, hands below the knees, and closed-toe shoes.
And
Is this supposed to be like down here or something? I think.
oh yeah, longer sleeves.
Yeah, long sleeve.
If you have long hair.
Have your hair up.
After pouring the stock solution into a beaker, we used a graduated pipette to draw some of the stock solution out. We made sure not to draw the stock solution into the bulb, only into the pipette. After drawing the solution into the pipette, we read the meniscus at eye level before transferring the solution into another container. Okay, so this is 1.72. After determining the initial volume on the graduated pipette, we transferred the solution into another beaker and then read the final volume on the graduated pipette. Now it's at 2.99. We then transferred the stock solution in the beaker into the volumetric flask. We then diluted the stock solution in the volumetric flask using water. We then repeated the trials multiple times to gather our data. Then we did the calculations with our gathered data. In this video, we are using trial 1 of our experiment to show our calculations. Don't forget to clean up.